Hello everyone, IgnitedFighter here, and I'm just showing off. Yeah, we've got a few games. We've got a few different games here that I can play: Platinum, Bomberman Tournament, Kingdom Hearts Recoded, Double Team DS, Mega Man ZX, Protoman Grigor, Mega Man Star Force 2, Zerker X Ninja, Black Ace, ZX Advent, SD Gundam, that's Spear Tracks, Minish Cap, but yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good one. Metroid 4. Last summer I did Metroid, well, other M. Now this year we are doing, well, now, close to the end of December, mid-December now, we are doing Metroid Fusion, the game that comes after Other M, and that's the wrong, actually no, that is the same ship. But I do believe this is all going to be covered in the intro, so let's start. Metroid Fusion. I've been assigned to watch over biological research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388, which is, I want to say, the Chozo homeworld. Hey, look at that monster. You gotta stay back and fire missile. Oh, it jumped. Fire. Well, hey, what in the world? Fire the missiles. It only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism known as, the Parasite Metroid, the Metroid Prime, no, oh sorry, X, the X-Parasite. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Ridley attacked! No, he's kind of frozen in, like, kind of solidified rock. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost the ability to hit the Z button, apparently. Conscious, and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Everyone died, and there was blood and guts everywhere. Someone found Samus's head. I'm kidding. We wouldn't have a game. We wouldn't have a Metroid game. Ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologic vessel recovered it and transported me to the Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. So I'll stop talking like William Shatner now. Then it came to light that organic components of my power suit had become so yada yada yada, big word I didn't feel like trying to pronounce. I would not be removed while I was unconscious. Those portions of my suit had been surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system was too embedded to remove safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found the cure. Who was it? This guy deserves a raise. They proposed using a Metroid. Fucking hell, that guy deserves a demotion. Anti-X vaccine. It seemed that Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture of the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The baby Metroid. We all know how that ended in Other M. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. Now we don't. The X-Parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Pew pew pew! Lasers fired! Sadness, no lasers. And now we have the fusion suit, which I have to say, it kind of looks nice. As for me, one knife ended, yet I survived reborn as something different. She is now Samus Fusion! Fusion. Pondering this fact, I realized I owe the Metroid hatch in my life twice over. Yeah, she kind of saved you from Mother Brain Omega. Prepare for docking. Sorry, I accidentally skipped over person. Ship's computer has notified me we're about to approach Biological Space Labs, or B.S.L, research station. During my surgery, yada yada yada, they got there, and now all the infected pieces are there. Regain consciousness. Unexplained explosions rocketed the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on B.S.L will be overseen by my new ship's computer, following the command of this blunt computerized CEO. It's something I have to bear with, as it was a condition of my taking the ship for someone who dislikes taking orders. This is the second time I found myself having to do it. Makes me recall my other CEO, Adam, other M. Wow, playing this after playing other M, which, yeah, this came out years before other M, and was actually my first real Metroid game I played. And I'll be talking about that throughout the LP. And I only actually beat this for the first time 2 years ago, maybe. But yeah, this does nice foreshadowing for other M, even though it probably wasn't even in production yet, or storyline. There's been an explosion in Quadrant Bay. The bay can store a capsule containing self-specimen from SR78. Yeah. SR388, as well as parts for its infected suit by the cause of explosion is unclear. You need to investigate. The quarantine bay is their wild quadrant. 7 minutes, we've got time. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on your way. Uplink that. Sure, objective is clear. Now, the one thing people hate a lot about this game as I relearn my controls. Okay. Okay, so I don't have to charge yet. What most people hate about this game, I don't have Morph Ball either, is the fact that this game, like other M, is really more or less story driven and very, very linear, and which can be a downside and an upside. Downside if it's done poorly, upside if it can be done correctly. This game, for the first really story-driven and really linear Metroid game, it's different. Like I said in other M, and I'm leaving the talking up, and I'm commentating. But yes, it is a fun game. It has its very hard and kind of dickish parts. Later on, I can name a few bosses, but I'm not. It's not where I want to go. Yeah, this place looks destroyed. But I think it did okay for its first actual try, and that proves that we are locked in here until hey, this thing. Hey, an X-Parasite. Okay, I guess we absorbed it. And now we can leave. In the second part, next time I'll end up going into more detail about how the game is played and stuff, but it's done fairly well, I have to say, for it being the first more story-driven game, and I like it. This unfortunate new specimen brought back by the field team were infected by X-Parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, the security sensors scanned one. That this X-parasite invaded, rapidly reproduced. So there's millions of them by now. They also absorb DNA and use to mimic their hosts. You were almost killed by one. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. So basically, Metroids were the main predators of the X. Which brings up the fact SR-388 is the Chozo homeworld now, I'm actually remembering this. But they accidentally unleashed the X parasite, which is why they developed they got Metroids and developed them, because they would be able to defeat them. And then they developed the Ice Beam to keep Metroids in line, and yeah, we all know what ended up happening after that. Mother Brain and death! I will get around to playing other Metroid games. Don't you worry. I also restore the... They also may contain our abilities. Free X parasites whenever you possess. And the station is home to many species, especially violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital. And we've already detected a massive signature in that region. I can't talk. Maybe a chance to exterminate them, but there's only a 10% barrel. Only had 10% barrel capacity. So he probably says we're gonna die. Now get going. You can now open level 0 hatches, which are grey doors. And what's our time? 11. I think I'll end off here. So I'll see you all next time when we head over and check out that enormous bioscience. See you all then. Bye.